I believe we can start. And hi everyone, thanks for being with us today. Welcome to our webinar hosted by the PicLogic team. I'm Yulia, project manager here, and I will be guiding you through the session together with Uliana and Alex.
Hi guys, I'm Uliana, Head of Account Management at PicLogic, and I'll be sharing some of the market insights we hear from our clients and why this topic is hotter than ever.
Hi guys, and I'm Alex. I'm Salesforce developer at PicLogic, and I will guide you through the demo, show you how powerful and strong chatbot with AR are.
Before we dive in, let's hear from you. So I have a quick question. Do you already use any AI in your chatbot today? Just drop a simple yes or no in the chat. We are so curious to hear from you.
Yes, let's wait a moment. And actually, if your answer is no, you are in the right place. We will show you exactly how you can start using AI without needing to reinvent your whole system.
And if you said yes, we would be glad if you write what kind of use case you've tried. And who knows, maybe we'll give you some ideas today.
Yeah, by the way, we have a mixture of both yes and no, and it's a very interesting combination today. Let's proceed. And actually, today's session will be about 30 minutes. We will have a couple of real-life demos, some Q&A moments, and practical tips on how to level up your chatbot experience using Salesforce Service Cloud, ChatGPT, and AWS recognition.
All right, so let's start with what we hear from clients all the time. And maybe you felt it too. Manual ID checks slow things down, agents waste time managing calendars, and clients, they're just tired of long forms and jumping through hoops just to get help. The good news, that is changing. AI-powered bots are replacing clunky flows with smart, secure, real-time conversations. And it's not just automation, it's a better, faster client experience. And honestly, it's exciting to watch it unfold.
Yeah, exactly. And by the way, those points that you see on the screen, they are not random. They came straight from the clients we work with every day. We've collected the most common pain points across industries, and today we will walk you through two live use cases that directly solve these problems, built fully inside Salesforce and already in testing with real teams in finance and billing. Let's proceed. And actually, our first use case, let's dive into that. It's about secure identity verification using a live photo followed by automated appointment booking. And Alex, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much. So let's start from the beginning. We have Salesforce, and for the demo, we will use contact for it, like as a start object. But for your understanding, everything which you will see, it is pretty configurable and can be adjusted to any requirements which you have. So don't be shy if you have like any ideas, share with us, and yeah. So let's start. Basically, there's nothing special. We have just simple contact with like details and other stuff. And the most interesting that we have like attached photo of a person. So it will be used like avatar. So let's dive to the chatbot directly. So as you know, chatbots can be used not only inside the Salesforce Experience Cloud, but also in any website. But for that demo, we will use Salesforce site, and yeah, we already added it to the website. So let's click on our chatbot. So what we see like some custom Lightning Web component with option to have verification, identity verification. So let's start it. We click on it. We see an option of selecting like which camera you want to use. Let's select that one. Capture photo. Give it a second, and yeah, you see that my verification was successful, and you see my like first name and last name. So yeah, let's dive into chat. But before we'll continue our demo, let me explain you a little. So basically, what just happened? Chatbot asked like access to my webcam, took a photo and sent it to Lightning to AWS Recognition AI. After that, that one AI just parsed my image, like decide who I am, and send it to the Salesforce and find the corresponding contact in that case. So yeah, that's basically how it works for verification part. But now let's go to the book appointment one. Yes. So what do we see? We see like typical stuff, just option of selecting which available slot we want to use, and yeah, just basically let's select that one. And after that, we see information that my appointment was booked and everything is fine. So let's check inside Salesforce again. So let's go to our calendar, and we see that event was created. But so just to summarize again, it can be not only added to the Salesforce part, it can be added to any like outside of Salesforce calendar, such as Google one or any other. And if you have like any specific requirements, not only like as you see, like it's adjusted, it's created for me and someone as agent, but it can be changed to any of your requirements. Maybe you have like some specific role or a queue or any other. So yeah, that's basically it for first demo.
Wow, Alex, that's incredibly helpful for financial clients where security is top priority. No agent, no waiting, and it all happens inside the bot. How cool is that?
Yeah, Alex, I have a quick question here. Actually, what are the key technologies under the hood here?
Basically, we're using like two of them. It's default Einstein bots inside Salesforce, and the second one it's Lightning components and like just default Apex in the backend. But the most interesting one that we are using like integration between Salesforce and AWS recognition AI, which is I guess one of the most secure way to make like face recognition, because how it's working basically it is similar to the Salesforce one. It has similar structure, so it has like its own workspace, its own security part, its own everything. And what you need to do, you need just make like stable connection between like first one and second, and without any middleware. So it's pretty secure way we minimizing data leak.
It's interesting, thank you. And what about false matches in identity verification?
Mm, So basically, we are configuring confidence level for that one AI, and if it is like low, it will be like person will be redirected straight to the agent human conversation. But if everything is fine, it will be just working with straight to your image.
Oh, I got one more. How do you connect Salesforce to AWS recognition?
Oh, we are using like standard stuff as called as name credentials inside the Salesforce, and just like direct integration between Apex and AWS. So nothing extra hard.
Thank
Um,
you.
nice. Let me throw in one more. What if the face isn't found or there are multiple close matches?
Basically, if there are some problems with like your photos or something like that, bot can ask for a better image, because like sometimes light can be bad, or just your camera is not the best one. But if like it's still not working, in that case, as I said, can provide you straight to the agent conversation or build some new like login level.
Thank you.
Wow, that's really impressive. Okay, before we move on, let's check the chat. Yuda, do we have any questions from the audience about this use case?
Seems like no. And by the way, dear guests, don't hesitate to write your questions in the chat. We will circle back at the end and try to answer all of them. And I believe we can proceed. And moving on, here is a challenge many support teams know too well. For example, I've sent the payment. Where is my confirmation? So let's explore our second use case and how an Einstein chatbot plus OCR plus ChatGPT can automate that. And time to hand it over to our tech expert, Alex.
Yeah, thank you so much. So again, let's start from the Salesforce part. So we still use the same contact, but for that one demo, we will use object called payment. Let's open it. So we see like just basic information like transaction ID, amount, like recipient, and all the stuff. But what we see is that it was not proved by customer, and we see like that field is checked as false. So just to mark it. And again, so for your understanding, everything here is like a lot flexible. So we can adjust like I know that a lot of different companies using instead of payments are using cases. So yeah, we can adjust it to any of your requirements. So yeah, let's dive again to our chatbot. And for that one demo, we'll use like proof of payment one option here. Yeah, so we can upload file now. Yes, we already generated one before, so let's upload it and send. So for your information again, we are using PDF here, as you see, but it's not only PDF. You can use any image, any like file type as you want, as you wish, and yeah, even like live photo from your agents will be nice. Uh, Good one. So what we see that like our data was uploaded. We see information like recipient, we see amount, we see even that one transaction ID, and we see that our um, payment was confirmed successfully. So let me a little summarize again what's happened. Basically, that file, which I just attached, was sent to the ChatGPT, and it we like ask him, "Hey, please, can you help us with like getting the data from the file?" And he just simply like formatted in that similar way, and yeah, and we use it inside Salesforce. So let's go back to our Salesforce payment one. Let's refresh the page. And what we see that that field is uh, checked now. So what does it mean? It means that ChatGPT send us a request, and we find based on transaction ID corresponding payment and checked it. So that's it.
No more back and forth emails or lost attachments. This is how you turn support into a smart workflow. However, I do have a question here. Alex, and what if the bot can't find a match?
In that case, it will create a new one based on that like transaction ID. If it's not possible to find the corresponding payment, it will just find it, create new one, use the data from ChatGPT. But if there is already created one, you will just simply update it.
Got it. Thank you.
Nerdy question coming. How do you prevent LLM hallucinations or prompt injection?
Basically, uh, as I said, we are using like we are trying to make it as secure as it possible. In that case, we are trying to prevent it from adding inside our prompts such stuff as regex or any other validators, which can just simply break everything. And yeah, that's first part. But second one is also necessary to prevent ChatGPT in that case from straight create or update data inside our organization.
Alex, and how do you avoid duplicate cases or double payments?
Yes, each payment has its own like transaction ID. So based on that field, we can just simply merge, and there will be no duplicates anymore.
Thanks.
All right, last one from me for now. Can the bot handle like handwritten or partial receipts?
Mm, it's similar to the face recognition one. So each like response has its own like confidence level of data. So if it is too low, we can ask client for better image or like I don't know, another document or something like that. But if it is still not working, there is always a way to transfer it to the agent.
All right, thank you. Thanks, Alex. That's powerful stuff. And let's pause for a minute and check the chat. Here we have two, actually the same questions. I believe it's related to our first use case. Is there a way to connect it with the Calendly? Yeah, it's definitely about first use case.
Yeah, I guess so. Yes, of course. As I said, like it's possible to configure to any of your requirements. Calendly is pretty popular one for calendar like management. So yes, they have like opened the API, so it will be easy.
All right, thank you. And now one more. How does Cloud AI ensure data privacy and compliance when scanning through sensitive case notes and chat logs?
Cloud AI. Not sure that we are using it actually. We are using like ChatGPT for file uh, like parsing and AWS recognition one for face verification. But Cloud AI, I'm not sure that I even hear about that. I will be ready to speak with you like directly maybe in the LinkedIn about that. But for now, I'm not sure that I use it before.
Yeah,
Okay.
you will have some task for investigation after
Yes,
that.
exactly.
Nice. One more, by the way, just a second. Which is better to use for chat, agent for service agents or Einstein bots?
Basically it is a little different stuff. So Einstein bots, they allow you to configure like routing inside your bot. So like you will have option to, if person will select that one, it will be redirected to that page. If it will select that option, it will be redirected to that page. So like build smooth and beautiful UI using Einstein bots, and they have like different stuff for helping prevent it from using agents directly, such as knowledge base and all the stuff. But Agent Force is like new stuff for us and for Salesforce also. So it's basically it is used for helping you to connect mm, your client to the corresponding and the correct agent, because it can be like skill based, it can be, I don't know, queue based and all the stuff. And agent force basically like it helps you to route all this stuff together, and you can also insert it inside the Einstein bot. So it can like, if you can use it together, it will be the best option.
All right, thank you. It's interesting. And by the way, so like for those of you watching, if anything we shared sparked an idea or left you curious, like write it and we will return back to your questions. But for now, let me proceed. While we are waiting for the questions from the audience, let's take a moment and answer a few common technical questions we usually get from our clients. And Uliana, do you have some that you can share with us?
Yes, I do. Alex, can we switch ChatGPT to another AI model?
Yeah, of course. All our prompts, they are stored inside like custom metadata, which allows you just adjust them, change like version, change endpoints and all this stuff. And yeah, basically after that you will need just change a little code inside backend and name credentials, and it should be good to go.
Thank you. And here is a spicy one. What about personal identity information and security?
Okay, so for that one, all files we are trying to like we encrypt them before we are sending it to the LWS or ChatGPT. But if it, I guess it's not enough. So we are trying to prevent it from like data leaks. So outside of Salesforce, it is not stored, and even if it is stored, it will be like removed in, I don't know, 20 days or something like that, based on the best time for client.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
And for the like tech guys in the room, what was the biggest challenge in building this?
The biggest one was, I guess, like connect it all together. So basically, like LLM works in one way, face recognition part works in other way, and like you need to combine it all in small stuff which will work together inside Einstein chatbot. And yeah, sometimes like ChatGPT can send you like some crazy stuff, but after I don't know a few days of testing, it works smooth and good.
Thank you. And one more. Actually, do you use any customer data to train AI models?
No, it's not good at all. So basically, like we are trying to not even touch customer data when we are working with AI, but mm, but anyways, like AWS and ChatGPT, they have already prepared model for us, so we can just simply use it. But if you have any like edge cases, any some specific requirements, and you don't have any open model for that, you can always build your custom one. And in that case, we will use some like similar to the customer data information, but like just dummy one with some fancy stuff and all the stuff. So it will not be touched to the production or any customer direct information.
Thank you.
Thank you. And before we wrap up, let's answer some of your question, guys. Thanks for staying active. Um, okay. Here is one from Sammy. What's the difference between omni-channel routing and skill-based routing in Service Cloud?
Good one. Basically, omnichannel routing is like default Salesforce routing option. It allows you just so you have like set of agents. They can be online or offline, and it just finds the first one basically from the queue which you select. But skill-based one is it's better because you can configure that that person can like know I don't know Spanish. That person can know Italian language, and for that one client who speaks Italian will be better to work with second guy. So skill based, it's obviously better, but it's also harder to use because in some cases it is not even necessary because like some cases can be easy and simple, and you don't need to overcomplicate it.
Thank you. Here is another one from Sammy. Can Service Cloud intelligently route chats or cases based on historical agent performance or availability?
Of course, yeah, it can. For based on availability, 100% sure it can because that's like how omni-channel basically works. And about like previous performance, I guess it can be set up also. It will require some custom logic, I guess, because basically we'll use for that option skill-based routing, and just to form like which skill that agent has, we need like use his previous work. So yeah, I guess it's possible, but maybe not from out of the box.
Here is one from Prajwal. Is there a feedback loop where support teams can correct AI escalations? And if so, does it learn from those corrections?
Mm, Interesting question, because I guess in our like workflow part, there's no that option of like training a model based on the feedback, because we are using like already built models, so we can just adjust some responses. But yeah, unfortunately there's no option to train that models because they like outside of our like handles, and we cannot update them. But if you are using like custom one, it's that option where you can like train your model, because agent can as you know, like inside Salesforce, after each conversation, it starts inside Salesforce with like every single message, every file upload, like timestamps, all the stuff. So basically, agent can go in that place and see like, okay, in that one option, our chat like makes some wrong, and that's why I was engaged. And after that, it can be used. That data can be used to update model and train it better.
Thanks, Alex. One more from Ujwala. What happens when ChatGPT can't handle a customer query accurately? Is there a smart feedback to human agents? I mean, how do fallback mechanisms work with ChatGPT in Service Cloud?
Basically, it will use confidence level. So if so, we sent us from Salesforce to ChatGPT our file, it returns us like response with like confidence level, and if confidence level is like really low, like you can configure it. And if it is really low, it will just find the best suitable agent and route client to the agent. Like, and in that case, agent will just manually like parse all data and do all the stuff.
Got you. Thanks, Alex. I've got one more from Bogdana. What parts can be configured by admins, or does everything require development?
Mm, I guess Einstein bots can be configured by admins because like it's just a non-developer tool. There should be no code. Like you just can drag and drop like menus, dialogues, and all the stuff. But if you want to adjust some backend, such as I don't know, change API calls or any other, yeah, in that case there should be some developer work.
Okay.
I found one more, which was missed. How do you manage prompts and versions? It was from
Uh,
Leah.
okay. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we manage it inside our Salesforce using custom metadata. So all prompts are stored inside it. So if there are an option, if there is necessity to update it, a little adjust, I don't know. It is not necessary to go to the Apex, update it, and after that deploy it again to the production. So you can just simply go to the custom metadata, update it, and it will be ready to go.
Okay. I think no more questions. Thank you
Mhm.
guys for staying active. And thanks again to Alex for all the great insights we heard today. So, guys, if you're thinking right now, this could save my team hours, you are absolutely right. We will definitely share the recording of this webinar and happy to offer a complimentary consultation to explore your specific use case. So feel free to reach out to us or book a follow-up call. We are always glad to connect and discuss all things Salesforce. Thank you again.
All right, and that brings us to the end of our session. Big thanks to Alex, by the way, and to our guests. And actually, today you saw how our bots can verify identity in seconds, book meetings automatically, match payments to the right records, and all inside Salesforce. With AI, it's not just hype; it's real and working automation.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for being with us today. Until next time, let the boss do the busy work. Hope it was interesting for you, and let's see you guys tomorrow or next time.
Yes, I believe in months.
Let's see. Let's see.
Thank you, everyone.